We've got to be listening for those weak signals from the pointy end rather than measures that tell us what has already happened. Listening for weak signals of trouble on the horizon, because trouble is always on the horizon in varying shapes, forms, on and on and on and on. We've got to be tuning ourselves to the shit that will kill us, the shit that really matters, the shit that will bankrupt us. We don't drive around town by staring in the rearview mirror looking at metrics and going, oh man, look at all that stuff that I've just passed. The important stuff's in front of the car. In case you needed a driving lesson today, the important stuff is in front of the hood. It's up there. It's up there. The stuff that is a little important, that's less important than what's directly in front of you, is probably on your dashboard there, on your gauges. Right? We're looking for those signals coming from the car saying that something bad's about to happen. Something bad's about to happen. And looking in the rearview mirror every now and again is probably not too bad of an idea. But staring in the rearview mirror is a sure way to send yourself into the wall or off of the cliff. Just not something that we want to do. What we're really talking about is making sure that work goes well. When we're talking about listening for weak signals, when we're talking about all this idea of seeking margin, about creating capacity, we're talking about assurance, making sure we have all the elements in place to make sure that work goes well, making sure things go right even when things go wrong. We're talking about the main things, keeping those main things, the main things always, that we have controls in place around our critical risks, that if I make a mistake, it won't cost me an arm, an eye, and especially not my life, that people have a voice, that they're empowered to challenge, dissent, get creative, to innovate. It's not about eliminating all the negatives from our work world, about counting days since we last had a mistake or a recordable or trending some random variability with the hope of it finally becoming a safety crystal ball for us. It's about looking and listening for the things that we know create a high likelihood for good outcomes, ensuring their presence in our teams, in our work worlds, cultivating and growing the good stuff to make it great, and listening for weak signals that those most meaningful things are breaking down, that they're degrading, and rapidly respond, not reacting, to course correct those things. We're talking about making sure that work goes well.